Good evening and welcome to weekly vlog. I believe this is 114. If you are new here and you're not joining from last week, you won't know that I was in a pretty bad car accident. Thankfully I didn't sustain any major injuries, a few minor injuries. I'm still waiting for a physio to check me out, but my car is a total write-off. It wasn't my fault at all. If you want to hear more about the crash, I'll leave it in a card so you can check it out where I talk about it. There's no footage of it, but you can hear what I got to say. So today I said goodbye to my car for the final time. It got taken off to car heaven, which is so sad because it's such a good car. I did today though get a courtesy car, which I probably won't have for too long, but it is so nice. Oh my god. It's a Vauxhall Corsa, which I never really knew much about. I like cars, but only to look at. I don't know much about each like specification of car, but oh my god, it's so nice. It's small, like it's quite a small, it's not like not a tall car, it's quite short, if that makes sense. So I feel like there's not a lot of headroom, but it is a very nice, it's very nice on the, like, it's very nice to drive. It's only 2 years old. It was like, it's a 2020 registration plate. It's only got like 19,000 miles on the clock. It drives like an absolute dream. It's got like all the Bluetooth and GPS in it and everything. It's incredible. Completely out of my price range though, but it's such a nice car and I'm so scared I'm not they were talking about damage and stuff today on like when you're hiring it. Obviously we're not paying for it, the insurance company's paying for it, but like I can't damage it because it's gonna be expensive. So I can't make any damage on it, but I've never damaged any of my other cars myself, so hopefully this should be fine. Right, that's all I've really done today. Is I went to my grandma's house to wait for them to come and collect my car, and then I came home. Mum was doing a bit of work, and then my mum drove me to Enterprise to get my new car. Well, my courtesy car, which I'll have for a week to 10 days roughly. And hopefully by the end of that I should have a new car, but we'll see. I have no idea when I'll get my new car, what car it's going to be. We are currently having a little look around and having a search for the best car for me. We also had pretty much a full house of COVID last week. I was the only one testing negative. Everyone apart from my mum is now testing negative, so it's only my mum who's still positive, which is obviously not great because she's had, this is day 8, so we're coming up to her day 10, so she should be getting better, but she's still full up with cold. But then she's been on the go this whole time. I'm still in a lot of pain from the collision, specifically down my back, and a lot of pain, an awful lot of pain on like my shoulder and shoulder blade, which is why I really want a physio. I'm not too bothered about my spine. It hurts, but like it's not as bad, and it's probably just whiplash. Whereas my shoulder and like my neck along the side here is quite painful, and the back's starting to wear off slightly, but the shoulder is just so painful. So I need to figure out, well, I really want a physio to look over it and just be like, it's fine, it will wear off, or like, actually we need to have it, like, we need to do something. Physio, chiropractor, I'm not sure who looks at it, but I just want someone to look over it because I really need it. It really hurts. That's what I've done today. I've not done much, and this is going to be a really quiet week. When I had COVID, I kind of cancelled everything for last week and the week before obviously, and then when I had the little collision I cancelled pretty much everything for this week. And I was supposed to be going on holiday on Sunday, but we decided to postpone that because 1, COVID, and 2, the accident. So I'm supposed to be off to Disneyland Paris for the 30th anniversary, but it's not going to happen, which it's fair enough. I'm gutted that I can't go. Also, like, this is all too painful. All too painful to be like out all day in the parks. That's all I really have to say on the matter. I'm going to play a bit of Animal Crossing because I haven't really played today. Good morning. I'm currently in a very similar position to where I was last night, but my hair's just a bit messy because I haven't brushed it today. I'm still in my dressing gown. I have been, since the collision last week, really struggling to get to sleep, and today I had 7 hours. Last night I had 7 hours of sleep, and I just wanted to mention that because that's so good. I was listening, because of all my like anxiety surrounding the collision and everything, I thought, screw it, let's get the premium subscription for the Calm app because it's going to help me sleep, get over this whole thing. So last night, what did I listen to last night? Sleep Rhythm, Rise, oh I don't want to play it. Sleep Rhythm, Rising and Falling, Dreamy. It was 40 minutes. I definitely didn't listen to the whole thing. I only listened to probably like 10 minutes, honestly, and I just went straight to sleep. And I was doing all the techniques that the narrator Tamara was saying. If you struggle to sleep, highly recommend the Calm app. I genuinely cannot believe how good it is at, like, the £30 a year is going to be so worth it. I'm currently on a free trial, but I think next week, I think it's only like a week, the trial, but I'm keeping it because I struggle to sleep in general, or I struggle getting to sleep. Once I'm asleep, I'm fine, but it's just the initial like getting to sleep, and then yeah, so this is going to be, yeah, I genuinely used it every day since getting the free trial last week, and it is, I highly recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. Hello, I'm currently sat in my courtesy car as I have popped out to get the prescription. I caved and I phoned the doctor today because I've been waiting for a phone call since Friday of last week from the insurance company medical provider, and they have been absolutely useless. They only phoned me today, but they phoned me after I'd already phoned the doctor. I phoned our doctors are really bad here. They've like a few years ago they amalgamated with a couple of other doctors' surgeries in the neighbouring town, and ever since then it's become horrific, and trying to get an appointment with a doctor is just awful. So I phoned the doctor I phoned the surgery this morning, and they were like, can you phone back at 2 o'clock? Our list is closed this morning. And I'm like, can you not just look at the list now? I really need to speak to someone or see someone because I'm in so much pain. They're like, no, you need to phone this afternoon after 2 o'clock. I'm like, that's bloody useless. So then I'm like, well, screw it, I'm gonna phone 111. And I went through all the questionnaires about the accident, like not the accident, the collision. And within an hour of me hanging up from 111, I had a phone call from my from a nurse from my doctor's surgery saying, asking if there was any like basically just trying to fulfill the like requirement that they needed to phone me after I'd phoned 111. And I've now had like, I probably wouldn't have even spoken to the doctor by now because it's 3 o'clock. But I've already got my pain medication. And then what's so annoying is as soon as the doctor had finished, the nurse had finished on the phone with me, I then had a phone call from the insurance company healthcare provider. What an absolute joke. This is day 7 and I've only just heard. I'm in an absolute agony with my shoulder today. But this car is so nice. If I could buy this car, I would, because it's got so many features that are incredible. So I wish I had this car for longer, but I'll probably have to give it back. What day are we today? Wednesday. I'm probably early next week now, which is really annoying. I don't want to give the car back. It's such a nice car. Let me show you. So this is a car that doesn't have an ignition. It just has a start stop button, which is beautiful. Let me turn the car on actually, and then you can just like see the glory glory. I mean, it's got, look, it's got a screen, and this is touch screen, and I've got like a screen here that's like got maps and stuff on. It's actually just amazing. This car is genuinely just so nice. I wish I could afford this car. And I'm a bit like perplexed because obviously you don't put the key anywhere. So I'm like, it seems a bit redundant having a key. I do have work this evening. They weren't as like helpful in telling me that I'm gonna turn the car off because I'm not going anywhere. They weren't as helpful like they were on Saturday last week. They said just come in at my normal time. So I doubt I'm going to be on the checkout. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I think if it's replent, I'm just going to say I'm going home. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I'm in so much pain. Honestly, I feel like it's worse than what it was. Maybe it's not. Maybe I am just being an absolute baby, but it just feels so much worse. Now I've got like pain medication and potential physio on the way. I'm like, I don't want to make my shoulder any worse. It's my shoulder. Do you know what? My back still hurts, but it's a manageable pain that goes away with ibuprofen. It's actually my shoulder, my left shoulder, that's just in agony. And there's nothing I can really do. Like, I've tried putting some like pain freezing cream on. It does absolutely nothing. In fact, it made it so much worse last night. So Cocodamol and naproxen. Don't know if that, maybe that was what she said. I thought it began with an M. I think this is the one that's like, yeah, this is the one that's like ibuprofen. And this is the one that is paracetamol, but with, oh, I say it's this way up. With codeine, which actually is the best drug that you can buy over the counter. So I can take this now, and this I've got to take this evening. I don't know why they've given me so many. Like, I've got to take these twice a day, only when I've got pain though. So one to be taken twice daily when required for pain. So at the moment that's like every day. But like, I don't have to complete either of these courses because it's not like a drug that has a course. I'm surprised they gave me so many. Like, there's 28 tablets in this one and there's 100 tablets in this one. So 28, well, I've got 28 days worth of, I've got a month's worth of pills. I suppose I never go to the doctor. I never phone the doctor. Even if I am ill, I never phone them because they're actually just so useless. And I'd rather just suffer in silence. And my mum and my boyfriend have been so cross with me because I haven't done anything about it. So I'm like, no, the insurance company, healthcare provider will phone. I'm like, they'll deal with it. And they're like, it's been 7 days. They haven't phoned. I mean, my boyfriend wanted me to go to A&E. And I'm like, it's not, I'm fine. He's like, you need an x-ray, everything. I'm like, I'm fine. He's such a little worrier, bless him. But hopefully I can claim this back from my insurance, because £18.70 for pills. No wonder why people struggle to afford things. When he said £18, I was like, are you joking? They're so expensive. I don't understand. They're so expensive. is. I've been editing for around an hour and 45 minutes. No, I haven't. Hour and 15 minutes. And the cocodamol is doing nothing. Maybe it is because I'm still sat at my desk rather than only managing about half an hour at my desk, so maybe it is doing something. I don't know, but it doesn't feel like it is. In fact, my back feels, actually, maybe it is doing something. My shoulder doesn't hurt as much as it did, so maybe it is doing something. It's just highlighting the fact that my back really hurts as well. I'm still in pain, so one pill isn't doing huge amounts, but I've edited around, well, I'm currently on Friday, which is 26 minutes into the vlog, so I've got probably about an hour left of footage to go through, and I'm just at about the point where I start talking about the crash, and you know what, I'm not. I talk about the crash for 40 minutes in the vlog. I'm just not, I don't really want to go through that right now, so I might just leave that till this evening and tomorrow and go rest my back for half an hour before work, because I'm really concerned that I'm going to be in a lot of pain tonight at work. Lie down on a soft surface. Soft surfaces do the world of good for my back. They don't really do anything for my shoulder, but it's better than nothing, innit? I know that like this does help relieve the pain of my back, but I cannot, like, you can't, the worst thing to do for back pain is to just stop and lie down. So I know I can only do this for short bursts and then have to get up and get on and do stuff, so that's why I'm gonna rest before work. I think that's the best decision, and I'll probably see you either after work or tomorrow. I thought I'd give you a quick update before I go to bed. I've been to work and I'm in so much pain right now. The codamol, whatever it's called, did wonders, but I've definitely overdone it at work tonight. They put me on reductions, so I was like reducing products and stuff, but I've definitely lifted too much and I'm in so much pain. So I'm trying my like one that I have to take in the evening with food, and hopefully that's gonna help me. Back in the car again. Happy Thursday. I'm just taking my grandma to the doctor's. Well, she's got a blood test. Standard routine for her. So I'm just currently waiting here. So I want to make a cake this afternoon because I want to get back to doing slightly normal things to what I was doing before the incident. Something simple like making a cake would be a good idea. And for Christmas, I actually got quite a few like cake silicone molds, and I'm trying to decide quickly which one I want to do. So I've got these like Mickey Mouse cupcake molds. These are all from Primark, by the way. I've got this Mickey Mouse like big face, and then I've got the same but just Minnie Mouse with the bow. I've also got a Stitch one, but I fancy doing Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse, like one of the mouses. They're my favourites, but I can't decide. I think I'm gonna do one of the little ones, and then I might just do Mickey and do Minnie another time. back in the car again. I've driven out. So I went to Costa this morning to take my grandma. Well, I take my grandma to the hairdressers, and Costa's over the road, so I go sit in Costa while she's having her hair done. But to be quite honest with you, I'm due for a haircut. Look at my fringe. So I have to like push it to the sides, which is really annoying, but oh well. And I've come out again. I want to go into the shops to get some stuff for baking because I had COVID on Mother's Day. And my mum and my grandma basically had COVID. They hadn't tested positive yet, but we all kind of knew they had COVID on Mother's Day. We decided to postpone Mother's Day until everyone was feeling better. My mum tested negative yesterday for the first time. Everyone else is negative in the house. So we have decided that Mother's Day is going to be on Sunday. So for Mother's Day this year, I wanted to make some scones, but obviously I never did that because everyone had COVID. So I am now gonna get I have most of the ingredients. There's just a couple of things that I need to do afternoon tea, or like a cream tea for them all on Sunday. There's just a couple of bits I need to get. I need to go get this food. I don't want to spend all day here. I mean, it's currently 20 to 3, so I better go. I'm gonna put some music on. That's why I put my AirPods in, because I was gonna put some music on to go around Waitrose. I want to go to Waitrose because I get a discount, and also I know Waitrose have all the stuff because like I've never seen buttermilk in literally any other shop than Waitrose. So, and I need that for my scones that I'm gonna make. Is it scones or scones? Leave in the comments what you say. I say scone because when you eat it, it's gone, and that makes the most logical sense to me. Anyway, right, what am I going to listen to? I think I'm going to listen to some Disney music. How on brand for me. My partner discount does me the world of good. Honestly, I save so much money. And I've got everything. I feel like that's the first time I've gone into Waitrose ever and managed to get everything I wanted and not need to go to another shop. Ain't that so good for once? Waitrose has everything I need.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends, this being more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me.
back in the car again. I am looking all glam on a Saturday. I never look this glam. I'm actually going out for brunch. And this is like a blogging event. So I'm gonna have to put like add gifted on this bit, but like I'm going out for a blogging event, which I haven't done for so long. And I feel like I definitely am a fraud. And I should not be going because I feel like I do not have enough followers or like people who like would come to events, but I specifically was invited. So it's always lovely. So thank you, the Bournemouth Bloggers, for inviting me. So this place that I'm going to, I'm literally going to go in like a minute because I don't want to be late, even though I'm like 15 minutes early, but I'm gonna head over there because I've never been before. I don't really know Westbourne that well. And yeah, basically it's called Delish Deli. So I'm presuming it's sandwiches. I probably should have looked this place up before I came. But from just where it is, that was my main concern. Like, how do I get there? I've got my cameras and my phone. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to one of these things for a long time. Like, I went to kind of an event in 2020, but I don't think I went to one in 21 because I just don't think I could. But as this one is a Saturday morning, sorry, I'm putting my jacket on. As this one is a Saturday morning, I could make it. It's for brunch, and I haven't had brunch. Oh, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with my jacket on. I haven't had brunch in such a long time, but anyway, it's 9:48, so I'm gonna, I can't believe I'm out of, let alone out of bed on a Saturday before 11 AM, so right. Should I walk over there now? It's only a 2-minute walk. I've parked like the closest I could to it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I also uploaded a reel yesterday that has done like so much better than I could have expected. Instagram reels get more engagement, honestly. But it's got like over 100 likes, which is very uncommon for me. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I start rambling for life, because you know what I'm like.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'm a drink at this page. Yeah.
Back at the car, in the car again. I'm still getting a bit nervous about like holding the camera and talking to it, so I'm just gonna do it where people can't necessarily see me or necessarily look. That was absolutely delicious. I knew all of the bloggers from like events that I've been to previously, which was so nice because I haven't seen, like, I think for some of them it's been before the pandemic, because I said to everyone, I've been like off the radar for like 2 years. Like the pandemic I just stayed home, and with uni it's been a bit nuts, and like every time there's an event on, I've either been busy with uni or at my part-time job, so it's not worked out. But I'm hoping, because uni is coming to an end and I'm looking at starting some like full-time positions. Well, I'm basically looking at full-time work. I was thinking that I wasn't going to look for full-time work until after I've been to Florida, but I think it's probably going to be better if I look now, because my boyfriend got a job. He accepted a job yesterday in the Bournemouth area, a full-time position, and so he's moving at the end of this month down to Bournemouth, and he's going to, because it's really tricky at the moment because I'm obviously still at uni. I didn't take the maintenance loan. I've just been managing on whatever money I earn from my job. So it's going to be really weird. I can't afford, basically, with the money I earn, to move out of home and rent somewhere with him. I can't afford it. And I would feel bad like living rent-free in my boyfriend's flat or house or whatever he manages to get hold of at such short notice. I'm gonna have to look for a full-time position to try and afford rent, and to like, basically I don't earn that much money at work. I work like 10 hours a week, and I'm very fortunate at home. Yeah, I only work 10 hours a week, so I don't earn enough money to pay rent, live, and all the luxuries that I don't have to pay for at home. So maybe in a few months I might be moving out if I get a full-time position. I'm really worried about getting a full-time position though, because obviously I am going to Florida for 3 weeks. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, it was so nice seeing like Emma, Lee and Rachel. I'll leave all their blogs and stuff below if you're interested. I didn't really film anything of them, I just filmed the food. I forgot how like chaotic it is doing a blogger event, because like for me, I'm doing it for 3 platforms. I'm doing it for YouTube, for my blog, which I need to relaunch, and Instagram. And whereas others are only doing it for like Instagram and their blog, or just Instagram or just their blog, or like that kind of thing. Whereas I'm like, I'm gonna do 3 platforms because I'm an idiot. Yeah. Anyway, it was so nice. It was so nice. It's chaotic because you're like having to take pictures of food quickly because you want to eat it while it's like still like semi-warm. But it was really nice. We had like I think they were like a sharing board. I'm not quite sure if it's on the menu, but anyway, it was like a little sharing board. So there was like cheese and like cold meat. So like you've got your continental with style breakfast with croissants, and there was jam, and there was this, oh my god, this beautiful granola. I hope I got like pictures of it and stuff before I just dug into it. It was tiny. I could have done with like 2 or 3 of them. It was so good. I'm not really a big granola person, so it was really nice. And it was like, had a thing of yogurt, granola, a bit of honey. Oh, so good. And what else was there? There was Scotch pancakes, which I'm not normally a big fan of. I always find them too stodgy, but I think having just one, it was fine. Plus I like doused it in syrup and fruit. And then I also had a waffle as well, which was delicious, with blueberries, strawberries and pomegranates with some syrup on as well. Absolutely delicious. So thanks Delish Deli, it's in the name. I really want to go back because I saw they had like an afternoon tea, but it was just cheese, which intrigues me so much. And it's a really like tiny venue. You wouldn't realise it's where it is, but it's so good. And it was so busy in there. There was just a constant stream of people. So I think it's a buzzing place that's amazing. So if you're interested and you're in the Westbourne area, Delish Deli, go there for some. We had brunch, but we were oh my god, the eggs Benedict looked incredible, and a table over there was other people in there, and they had like scrambled eggs with bacon, and it just looked so good. And the eggs Benedict, oh my god, that looked incredible. I kind of wanted to go over and be like, can I take a photo of it, because it just looks amazing, but I thought no, that's a bit too much. But it was so lovely in there. So thanks Emma from the Bournemouth Bloggers for asking if I'd like to go. I'm completely and utterly home alone right now. Everyone's gone out. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to come home. Oh, let me show you my macarons. I do have like a fair few macarons. And they are actually like really, oh, it's so dark. Block the light. They are actually like really quite nice. See what I mean? Like some of them are a little bit overdone, like round here. It was really hard to like judge whether they were done or not. I mean, you've got others like this one. This one is probably one of the better ones. It's like perfect, but it is like very misshapen. I didn't realise until after I'd done them that I actually have a mat that you pipe them onto. I didn't realise I had, well, I think I did know I had one, but I had no idea where it was. And my mum tells me after I'd done it all and after they were baked, like, you do realise you had a macaron tray, because they were such a faff to like pipe. My curls, I don't know if like the curls have really worked that well. So I curled my hair last night before I went to bed because I was like, I'm not going to have time to curl it this morning. And then I just kind of redid some this morning that had like come a bit loose. I don't know, I kind of like it. Like some of them like have just completely dropped already. My hair, I don't know why. I think because my hair is like naturally straight, like it's quite a heavy hair, like if that makes sense. So it's just always dead straight, and trying to curl it is an absolute nightmare. But I actually think this doesn't look too bad. Like it could look a lot worse. I don't know, I'm just so not used to having my hair like even slightly curly, because I just think it's so much effort to do because my hair is just dead straight. And so I just thought last night, like, I'll give it a quick curl, see what it looks like, and then sleep in it. If it's all right, great. If it's not, we'll just quickly straighten it. I do have hair straighteners, don't know why. I think because when I had a bob, I would like style my bob, but I just prefer long hair. But I actually think these curls, like, they're not like super curly, but they're like, they're not bad. I don't know, I just fancy doing something a bit different and a bit glam, because this was like a blogger event and I haven't been to one in so long. But they've definitely dropped like hugely. I mean, like that. Some of them this morning were like little ringlets, and I did like try and brush those out because obviously don't want ringlets, but I don't know. This side seems more curly than this side. I don't know. I'm practicing because for graduation I really want curly hair, and I love having like curls in my hair, and everyone always compliments me when I have curls in my hair because my hair is always just dead straight. But like at the same time, like this is so much faff to do. It's so much effort because my hair's so long, and like for straight hair it's quite thick, and like my arms end up aching, and I don't know if I'm actually doing it right, and it just takes forever to do, and I don't know. From glam this morning to whatever this is, work glam I guess. I'm hoping they're only giving me light duties today still, even though I didn't ring up this morning and ask for light duties. I just thought they would assume that I still want light duties. Yeah, let's go to work. Yay. Hello, it's Sunday. I have completely forgotten to film today. Today was like our makeover Mother's Day, if that makes sense. So this morning I woke up super early for some reason, and I ended up just chilling and doing not a lot, and just I was kind of dozing in and out of sleep. I woke up at like 8 AM, which is not even that early, but like, I don't know, I just felt tired this morning, so I like slept on and off, and wasted time on TikTok, edited a reel, just need to do the voiceover for it. Oh, and then for lunch we had a roast dinner, which was delicious. We had roast beef, it was so good. We haven't had roast beef in a long time. So it was so nice, and my mum cooked it and it was absolutely delicious. It's my grandma's favourite roast, so yes, and it's a good favourite of mine. It's not my favourite roast is definitely pork, but beef's pretty damn good too, isn't it? I think I've gone on long enough in this vlog, and I'm gonna end it here. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this vlog is somewhat coherent. If it's not, I'm really sorry. I guess I'll see you whenever I next upload a video. Hopefully it's not too long away, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon. Bye.